As a QA engineer, I have reported thousands of bugs in more than 20 software products over the past 6 years. When I order food or taxi in apps, I unintentionally seek flaws and bugs in their functioning. That's why I couldn't pass by Notion that I use to organize my work and life on a daily basis without finding a few things that could be improved or actually fixed. Let's dive into them. Initially, I would divide this entire video into four main sections: customization, compatibility, performance, and the Notion desktop app. When using Notion, I often would like to set up my favorite colors or even assemble a color palette to make my workspace completely individualized. The most weird thing is that Notion provides a feature to change the color of the text or its background, but the colors are limited to just 10. Oh my god, only 10 colors from the west spectrum. Are you serious? In terms of software development, if you implement changing colors to 10 of them, it costs little to support all other colors. On top of that, the default color seems to be so boring and annoying. I would probably enjoy them more if I had a choice, but I don't. This is a killer for any creativity. By simple drawing, I understand such basic features as highlighting the text with a pen rather than just straight highlighting it with the background, which is of course necessary as well, but anyway. I would also love to add a feature for creating plain geometric shapes in Notion, like rectangles, circles, curves, to organize my workspace right in place. The absence of these features forces me to turn to external tools like Figma, Canva, Adobe Illustrator, where I draw, export, then import to Notion, and then realize that the whole design doesn't match with the overall page. So this cycle of back and forth repetition sounds like a nightmare for perfectionists. My dear Notion team, if you're watching this video, I have some questions for you. Why can I import image to my Notion template, but I can't scale it only vertically or only horizontally? Why can't I crop my image right in place? Why can't I freely move my image wherever I want? These are some functionalities that would greatly improve my personal user experience. I know you'll tell me, why don't you just create, let's say, two columns to align the image just to the left or to the right? Well, yes, I could do that, but that's not the best solution for me. My final suggestion for the Notion team that would be super cool and highly effective if Notion allowed to embed HTML or CSS code snippets to affect how your personal workspace looks. This could include previously mentioned changing colors, themes, adding geometric shapes, and many more customization options. This would make Notion highly customizable for all its users. Talking about customization, I can't ignore the fact that there is a separate Notion plugin that supports all this customization stuff: colors, themes, fonts, and so on. One day I spent hours trying to make this application work as a plugin for my Notion desktop app, and it failed. I fixed lots of errors one by one. I installed so many libraries. Honestly, I lost my patience. That's not what I want to do as a user to set up my app. To make things clear, I was able to use it in my browser, but what's the point of such customization if it is a plugin, not the application itself, can't be installed smoothly for the desktop app, requires also a learning curve to make it work properly? The next two things that irritate me the most also relate to the Notion desktop app. And this is not something that could be improved because these are bugs and they should be fixed. When I open several tabs in my Notion desktop app, I expect that I can arrange the order of these tabs by clicking and dragging them in the header, like I do it in the browser. However, this is impossible. Tabs can't be reordered as regular tabs in the browser. You might mention this is because it's not a browser. Well, probably you're right, but why open pages on new tabs then? Why refresh it like a real browser? Why not just fix that? The second bug that I want to share with you concerns the embedded videos. When I add a YouTube video, I can embed it into the page and watch it there. Nice feature.
Excellent. 10 points to Gryffindor.
But there's always a but. I can't enter full screen mode from my desktop app. I double checked the same issue in the browser and there it works fine. In my desktop app, I have to open a YouTube video from my embedded video and watch it from YouTube, not from my Notion desktop app. What do I mean here? So recently I was creating my template, and considering the lack of customization options, I have designed my own headers in Figma, which you can see on my screen right now. When I inserted them into my template, they looked perfect because they had my unique style with a chosen color palette, along with all these aesthetic vibes. Really nice. But then I opened my mobile Notion app, and here's what I saw. Different dimensions, and the text of the second header was hardly readable. For the next 30 minutes, I tried changing the width and height of my headers, adjusting the margins, font sizes, of course, Googling for better solutions. Then I stopped. I decided that it's time to choose which version I'm going to use, sacrifice the mobile or the desktop/web. I opted to sacrifice for the mobile version, thinking that I'm more likely to use it on the web or desktop app rather than on my mobile, creating lots of different database items from mobile and typing it from my phone. And the cherry on top is the Notion's performance. That's what might be not so irritating for a long time, at least for me. Patience is my strength. Anyway, it could have been done so much better. Pages open with a slight delay and elements are being loaded for 10-20 seconds. And page covers can be applied not instantly, especially from unsplash section. From time to time, I use Notion when I'm offline, and then when I'm back online, my edited data is not lost, but it takes several minutes to sync everything up. At first, it looks like nothing's saved and it's a bit scary, but then data is synced. Okay, these were the most important points for me that I would suggest that Notion team fix. However, I don't plan to quit using Notion because I like it very much despite all these issues. It helps me maintain my tasks and projects organized and saves me a lot of energy by keeping them all in one place. And this place is not my brain. As David Allen says, your brain is for having ideas, not storing them. This perfect quote changed my vision of getting things organized and done. Share your most interesting points about improving Notion down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Bye!